Guys, I probably won't be talking now in video because I don't feel like it, so yeah.
Tonight. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Jonathan Allen on the numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams. 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Rodgers again now. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers! So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Intended for Devontae Adams.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
This is Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Wow. That's up.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down and goal.
Trying to pitch it in with Henry. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The big back, Derrick. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Intended for Derrick Henry. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Adams. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Tackle made.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And the busy night for Henry continues. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
10 at the 48-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And just shutting him off there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there.
He's got it. That's St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. Equanimous. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run with Henry, pushing through the contact. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. But carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll run. It's Henry, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, it's Henry. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
today. From Heinz Field
On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. It got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On play action, now Rodgers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
Derrick Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Derrick Henry.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Flushed out right, and he's got it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Big completion there on 3rd and short keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Touchdown, Packers!
Rodgers pass complete to number 6.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They begin with Henry. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Derrick Henry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down by Trevor Williams.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And right side, Henry's got it.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And Adams has it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, it's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
2nd down at the 44-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Packer first down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's third down.
On play action, Rodgers.
Yards to go.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Steelers nothing.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's third.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Devontae Adams.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
On the play. 2nd and
throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Eluding the pressure right. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A shotgun Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
A gain of 15.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to Devontae Adams.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 1st down, it's Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Sliding out of the pocket. got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well, how you want to do things.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one place. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Henry on the carry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
All run. On this drive so far, it's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing glove. Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down
from midfield. Here's Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Rodgers pass.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's a gain of 10.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic. Well over 100. This is caught inside the 15.
Rodgers pass.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
First and goal.
That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal made at the 3-yard line. Now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
The wide receiver.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a run.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll buy some time right. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there, a 22.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Rodgers throwing here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game. And finally forced an incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. With 35 seconds left to go. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Green Bay, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
today, from Ford Field.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 39.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Complete to number 17.
Devontae. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. 75 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take
We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And now the ball's out, falling near midfield. And the Packers pick it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Denzel Perryman. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking point.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zadarius Smith. Charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. After the sack on first down, Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end. Hawkinson. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
This is Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Henry again, the ball.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers pass complete.
Davante Adams. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Denzel Perryman.
Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes not get away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 56 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Brings up
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Looking inside, he's got a man. It's Adams. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And this one already a 2-touchdown game as they've just gone to halftime. 2 touchdowns for Marlon Mack. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A touchdown pass there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. The Steelers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. There's that man again, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And Rodgers has it complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. He's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Got him in. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Derrick Henry on the
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers on fire. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They set up the screen for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Rodgers pass complete to Derrick Henry.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. It's a big run that time by Henry. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Packers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Slant to Adams, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Flushed out right. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Looking deep for Adams. Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Adams, incomplete. Coverage by Ian O'Neal.
Running from the gun with Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Henry, the ball carrier.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down, Packers.
Derrick Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he's got this down to the 35.
Derrick Henry.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again to Henry. Again he finds an opening. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
they will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Packers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,